Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out Chicago. This is from 2002, and all I know about this one is that it's a musical, and it has Richard Gere. That's pretty much where my knowledge ends. So many of you wanted us to check this one out, so here we go.
I know nothing about this. I've never seen it. I was shocked to find out that even my wife hadn't seen this on Broadway because it's been a Broadway show for a long time, I think. So I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to give this a watch.
I believe that looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones and Zellweger as well. But
couldn't turn over his shoulder.
Nope.
Richard
look
Gere,
right.
you know, he's something. But look, in any regard,
Batman.
yeah, this is one of those musicals you have to be living under a rock not to at least heard of it. Of course, when this film came out, I remember it winning lots of awards, but have never seen it. As many of you know, musicals didn't used to be my thing. Until
Prior to this.
I got exposed to them in the channels, and now we have a lot of fun with them. So.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Look at that transition.
Chicago.
We're getting right to it.
Anybody seen the Kelly sisters?
Hope they really crank up those Chicago accents in here.
Keep the change, Charlie.
Keep the change, Charlie.
Charlie.
Sounded like Catherine.
Nice. The mirror so they can all look at themselves and make sure they're looking good.
Where's Veronica? She's not herself tonight.
Oh, got a pistole in there. Well, Chicago's a rough town.
Don't know what that was.
Oh,
Oh,
little blood on your hands?
Uh,
That's why she's late. Oh, it's going to be over for the ladies in this movie. You guys didn't notice who that was?
Two jazz babes moving as one. The Kelly sisters.
Oops.
Well, there's only one Kelly sister. Hey, there's Renee.
Lick your hair and wear your buckle shoes.
Oh, having a smoke on stage.
Hold on, hun, we're gonna bunny hut. I want a brand new start.
What's going on with Renee there? She wants to be the
Oh,
star.
yeah.
Go, babe.
But I didn't even meet your friend. That manager guy.
Don't worry, Roxie. It's all taken care of.
This guy just plays a slime ball and everything.
She's gonna shimmy till her gutters break.
Oh, Miss Bruisewitz. This is Fred. He's my brother.
Brother? So that's how it is in their family.
Jesus, guy.
Ferris Bueller reference.
Oh.
Is it a wedding photo she's turning
Well,
down there? Oh.
Cop's got some questions for you.
And he wants him answered immediately.
Where's the fire, huh? Amos, huh? Till midnight. Don't you think it's about time that I met your friend down at the Onyx? I mean, it's been a month since you told him about me.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, Fred's making some sketchy promises.
Yeah.
Maybe we could open up a club of our own, you know? You could run it, and I could be the headliner.
Jesus.
Whoa.
You ain't never gonna have an act. You're a two-bit talent with skinny legs.
Yeah, but you got connections, you know?
First time I set foot in that joint, I was collecting on a bet from the trombone player. You were hot stuff. I would have said anything to get a piece of that.
Oh,
Wow.
you were right, Oak. He's a slime ball, all right.
You
Oh, shit.
Jesus, Fred, take it easy, asshole. Jesus.
Jesus.
Maybe this guy can get taken care of.
That's life, sweetheart. That's life.
Yeah, son of a...
Oh! Well, I mean, kind of justified.
What? You can't shoot somebody for lying to you.
Well,
Yeah, well, he was
shoving
also
her
physical
around.
with her and throwing her up against the dresser, up against
I'm
the
not
wall.
defending
saying.
his actions. I'm saying in a self-defense situation, you usually need to be facing imminent death.
I hear it's a new city record.
Well, rules are different in
Killer?
Chicago.
Confession in an hour for life.
Doing gladly. Old man's got a right to protect his home and his loved ones, right?
Of course he has.
It wasn't until I fired the first shot she even opened her eyes. When I think of what would have happened if I went out for a beer with the guys instead of coming straight home.
All I can picture is Wreck-It Ralph in my head with John C. Reilly.
Roxie Hart would like to sing a song of love and devotion.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong.
So is this actually happening or just in her head?
I couldn't tell you.
Was there Quinn Stinks tell you?
Is it a dream sequence?
Tells me dream sequence.
He loves me so.
He kept coming at me, so I had to pull the trigger again.
He ain't no sheik.
Are we gotta do John C. Reilly like that?
I mean,
Well, all they have to do is go down the hall and talk to one more witness.
yeah.
She can say, well, she claimed it was her brother.
Yep.
He'd be right there, take you in the place.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw around.
This has
on
got to be
you,
a dream sequence because
and then you're
everybody's
taking the rap.
everybody's frozen in the audience.
Name of deceased Fred Casely.
How could he be a burglar? My wife knows him. He sold us our furniture.
Uh-oh.
He gave us 10% off. He told me he was a burglar.
You mean he was dead when you got home?
Help me, Amos. She says it's my goddamn hour of
Now
need.
shut off his trunk.
Oh.
Oh,
Is she going to the big house?
You double crosser, you big blabbermouth! You promised you.
Double crosser.
The whole time you've been up here jazzing him.
You are a disloyal husband.
What?
Look, it's true. I shot him, but it was self-defense.
From what I
Burgle.
hear, he's been burgling you 3 times a week for the last
Oh.
month. So what do you say, missus?
Yep.
All right.
There you
Huh?
go.
Fred Casely was a good time on the side with Goofy here as a meal ticket.
He could buy my liquor.
And Fred Casely could? With a wife and 5 little Casleys? Or did he forget to mention that?
Oh.
I killed him, and I would kill him again.
Once was enough, dearie. Take her downtown.
Oh. Once was enough.
once was enough.
Why'd you shoot him, huh? Why'd you give it a profile with a little smile like the girl from the toothpaste ads?
Not so tough anymore, are you? Take her down to the Cook County Jail.
Not so tough.
What do you mean hanging?
So tough without your car.
Kindergarten cop? How did that fit in here?
Well, he said, not so tough anymore, are you?
So you threw in a kindergarten cop line?
Well, it seemed to fit.
The matron's on her way, so don't get too cozy.
Ever had Morton before? She's fine.
Look at those eyebrows.
The mistress of murderers.
Looks like Queen
Row.
Latifah from the
Matron
profile.
Mama Morton.
Oh, there you go.
Sure enough.
There you go.
They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother. And
Welcome, ladies. You might think I'm here to make your life a living hell. It's just not true.
there's a lot of favors.
Love these transitions from being where they are to where they want to be.
You like to be your friend if you let me. So if there's something that upsets you or makes you unhappy in any way, I'll shoot your fat ass mouth off to me because I don't give a shit. Now move it out.
When you're good to mama.
Call me mom. I'm here to take care of you. I ain't never heard of a man getting killed when he didn't get just what was coming to him.
Everybody in here is innocent, didn't they tell you?
You were the Velma Kelly. I was there the night that you got arrested.
Yeah, you in half of Chicago.
Oh, she did get
Look at
busted.
this, Mama. Not in memory do we recall so fiendish and horrible a double homicide.
If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu.
I was wondering how long that was going to go on for.
When they pass that basket, you put in for mama. And she'll put out for you. When you're stroking mama. never stroking you.
There's those sexual themes from that's why it's PG-13.
What are we talking about? We're talking about prison,
about
exchange
rowing.
of goods.
Sure.
The Princeton rowing team.
It's kind of freezing in here. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but if you got a couple extra blankets tucked away, you would.
Oh,
It's a no.
That's the look. And just that quick, everything changed.
You're gonna start getting a rhythm from the.
I think we might.
Top 6.
And now, the 6 Mary murderesses of the Cook County Jail.
Cicero. Lip shits. Step. Wish. Cicero. Lip shit. He had it coming.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Ernie liked to chew gum. Ha. So I came home this one day and I'm really irritated. And I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy.
just
matches.
throw them.
So I said to him, you pop that gum one more time. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots.
Warning shots.
Into his head.
Well,
Shot him twice in the head with a shotgun
For chewing?
for
Bubble
popping.
gum?
No, he was popping.
He was
That's
popping.
why. Yeah, he only had himself to blame, man.
Yeah, he was popping.
And he told me he was single. And we hit it off right away. Single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives.
Oh, wait.
One of those Mormons, fixed him his drink, as usual. Some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
I like how they're using the cloth.
the red handkerchief as
Yeah.
the blood or death or whatever you want to call it.
In storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman. And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Squish. Oh, there it is.
Uncle some hook in Dantam. Robolton. Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty. My sister Veronica and I had this double act. And my husband Charlie traveled around with us. We did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3. The 3 of us boozing, having a few laughs. And we run out of ice, so I go out to get some. And there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle.
Whoa.
Oh, aggressive.
Yeah.
I loved our Lipschitz
Oh,
more than I
Maya.
could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, but he was always trying to find himself. He found Ruth, Gladys,
Is that
Rosemary.
Maya?
Yeah, I just said that, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's Maya.
I missed it. Sorry.
Is this what all the ladies' jails are like?
I guess so.
This must be how it is.
This is the prequel to Orange is the New Black.
I haven't seen it, so no spoilers.
All I know is that it's in a it's in a women's prison.
You haven't seen it either, Answer?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
I heard it, I've heard that it's really a good show.
I don't think I've seen the last season.
Who belongs to them? What's it to you? The hun yacked us all her laundry for $1 a week.
Fresh towels for the can.
Make it quick.
Now, Billy Flynn set your trial date for March 5th. March 7th, you'll be acquitted. March 8th, you know what Mama's gonna do for you? Mama is gonna put you back on the vaudeville circuit.
So now you're an agent?
Oh, Mama's making deals.
Oh, yeah.
They seem to think they can get you $2,500.
$2,500? I always wanted to play Big Jim Coliseumos.
It's gonna take another phone call.
How much is that gonna cost?
You're like family to me. You're like one of my own.
Family.
Do it for $50.
$50 for a phone call? You must get a lot of wrong numbers, Mama.
Dr. Personals, freshly pressed by yours truly. Oh no, it's my pleasure. Hey, listen, can I ask you something? You know that Harrison guy? Well, he said that what I done is a hanging case and that he's prepared to ask for the maximum penalty. Since I can remember, I have wanted to be on the stage.
What's your talent? Washing and drying?
Oh.
No, I danced in the chorus.
Oh, you want some advice? Keep your paws off my underwear, okay?
That's that.
Oh, well, you know,
Advice.
she's new in town, so, you know.
Muffin.
The way she said it. Oh, nothing.
I like to help you, dearie. What are you gonna tell the jury?
I just figured I'd tell him the truth.
That's a one-way ticket to the death house.
Holy mother of God.
Oh, relax. I mean, in this town, murder's a form of entertainment.
Well,
So the odds are 47-1 that they won't hang you. What you need is Billy Flynn. He's only the best criminal lawyer in all of Illinois.
Who's going to be Billy Flynn?
Well, it's
guy.
gonna be a year.
Guy.
First, you give me $100. Then I make a phone call.
He's never lost a case.
Never.
Well, he is the best. All right, here we go. Big reveal.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the silver-tongued prince of the courtroom, Billy Flynn.
Oh,
what a misdirect.
Yeah.
I don't care about expensive diamond coats. All I care about is love.
It's almost giving me like Steve Martin vibes a little bit.
Mister, I'm a millionaire.
Honest.
Oh, it's got the rolls.
And a driver.
Well, if you got a rolls, you got to have a driver.
I would want to drive it.
That's a good point. I would like to drive the rolls also.
Not guilty.
You tell him, sweetheart.
You tell him.
Miss Kelly, do you remember anything at all about that night?
I passed out completely.
After no more questions, Miss Kelly and I have a lot of work to do. Awfully dumb reporters. They'll write it up wrong and deny the whole thing later on. Thank you.
Not much has changed.
Nope.
Oh, well, I was hoping that you might represent me.
You got $5,000?
Maybe we could make some sort of arrangement between us.
You call me when you got $5,000.
That's
how you
that's
gonna
a
get-
good amount of money now. It's
Yeah.
now she's gonna be doing a lot of work in the
A lot of laundry work.
Yeah.
Look at that office.
Well, hello, Andy.
Amos.
You know, you're a remarkable man. Your wife 2 times you, plugs the guy, and tries to pin it on you. Most men would let a dame like that swing, but no, makes you a hero in my eyes.
That's right. I didn't do as well as I hoped, but I will, Mr. Flynn.
Oh, this is only 1,000.
Plus, there's 300 I borrowed from the guys down at the garage. And then
Wow.
700 from the building and loan fund.
2,000.
I'll give you $20 off my salary every week.
All I said was, do you have $5,000? You said yes. So I figure you're a dirty liar, and I don't waste my time with dirty liars.
I'm real sorry, Mr. Flynn.
On the other hand, your devotion to your wife is really very, very touching. I took your wife's case, and I'll keep it because I play square.
Sweetest little jazz killer ever to hit Chicago. We make an announcement. We're gonna have an auction. They'll buy everything she's ever touched.
Victrola records. Like the one I was playing when I shot the bastard.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
The first thing we got to do is work up some sympathy from the press. Parents dead. Family fortune swept away. You were educated at the Sacred Heart. Then you fell into a runaway marriage. Left you miserable. Every man in that jury will want to take you home to meet his mother.
I was born on...
What?
What is that?
Is that hair dye?
Some sort of elixir?
Thought I saw something say black on the bottom.
Well, we'll find out.
So I came up with some more things to do on the witness stand. I thought I'd get all teary-eyed. Hey, don't you want to hear the rest?
Oh, kiddo. You're at the top of my list.
Mr. Flynn,
Uh-huh.
you weren't too bored.
It's a new kid in town.
I heard your press conference is tomorrow.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Well, you wanted my advice, right? Don't forget, Billy Flynn's #1 client is Billy Flynn. Don't let him hog the spotlight. You're the one they pay to see.
Thinking I'd be doing whatever
Billy
Billy said to
yeah.
make sure I'm not hanging.
Make sure I'm out.
Ready?
Yeah.
Come here. We have some questions for you.
Say yeah.
Say yeah.
Do you have any advice for young girls seeking to avoid a life of jazz?
It was the tragic combination of liquor and jazz which led to her downfall.
I would just like to say how flattered I am that y'all came to see me.
Mrs. Hart is very
You
pleased.
see, I was a I bet you want to know why I shot the bastard.
Oh!
Where'd you come from?
Mississippi.
Convent girl, a runaway marriage.
Who's Fred Casely? My ex-boyfriend.
Why'd you shoot him?
I was leaving.
Was he angry?
Like a madman.
Like a madman.
Understandable. Comprehensible. Comprehensible.
Are you sorry? Are you kidding?
Apparently not.
Oh yes, they both. Oh yes.
Look who's the puppet master. He's controlling the press.
That's part of your $5,000 fee is he gets the press to write what he wants.
Everybody wants a little piece of Roxie heart. Maybe this pretty little lady will get some of that famous.
Take those wilted flowers over to the orphanage and make sure they know who sent them. Given any thought to what you want to do after Billy gets you off?
I think I'd like to go on the stage.
I figured as much. I mean, you could be as big as Sophie Tucker.
You really think so? I wanted to have my own act. But no, they always turn me down. And then Amos came along. Forget what you've read in the papers. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. In the bed department, Amos was 0.
Oh, hey. Hey. It's John C. Reilly.
Then I started screwing around. I guess it didn't really work out too great for Fred either. Well, if this Flynn guy gets off, I got me a world full of yes! I'm gonna be.
This is pretty cool.
What about the husband who collected money for your defense that you're calling a carburetor?
He's just a scrub that I'm using. Come on.
He just always says, he just never says no.
Oh, boy. Oh, come on.
So what we need is like 20 John Hams.
I'm a star, and the audience loves me.
That's pretty cool.
Already got the sign.
Oh, we still got to see how things go in court.
Yeah.
See.
Well, at least she's humble.
Yeah, very.
I just can't take it anymore. I can't go anywhere without hearing about that dumb tomato.
Dumb tomato. Look at the hair.
Your name's been out of the papers too long. All you read about today is that her kid.
And
that's
what am I
showbiz.
supposed to do, huh? Suck up to her over my dead body. Mind if I join you? Triple cream caramels all the way from San Francisco.
I'm watching my figure. You know, the trial.
Did I ever tell you you are exactly the same size as my sister? I mean, you'd fit into her costumes perfectly.
Oh, here we go.
But we'd be a natural to do an act together.
You think so?
Miss Velma Kelly in an act of desperation.
Yes, it is.
My sister and I were headed straight for the top. But my sister is now unfortunately deceased. First I, then she. But I can't do it alone. Then she.
Okay, all right, just wait.
Oh, not
Just
very
bored.
interested.
So what do you think?
You think you're fooling me?
Oh.
Washed up. You were in the paper today, too. In the back, Velma Kelly's trial has been postponed indefinitely. 7 words.
Oh.
Whew.
And now for all you Chicago stay-up-laters, Chicago after midnight.
That was perfect getting him for this.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, look at Billy.
Yeah, they just arrested this woman for a triple homicide. She's playing house on the north side in an apartment with a guy named Harry.
Now, do we have the newest?
Is that Lucy Liu?
Kitty comes home tonight.
I believe it is.
Harry's already in bed, which is par for the course for Harry. She notices something rather odd.
Ah!
That is odd.
Oh!
Oh, that's why it's a triple.
Disappears for a second. Says, what? I'm alone. She said, alone? Come on, Tom. You gonna believe what you see or what I tell you?
Oh.
That's
Good night,
that.
folks.
You gonna believe what you see or what I tell you? Jeez. Oh, that'll work.
There's an Eddie Murphy bit in there from back in the day.
I got a letter from a guy. He says that he's going on a hunger strike until I'm free. That's not.
Oh, you're not the.
Oh,
You're not the
and
new thing
just
anymore.
like that.
Roxy's old news.
Mr. Flynn,
Yeah, hi, Trixie.
it's Roxie.
Oh, that's showbiz.
Huh?
On to the next shiny toy.
Oh, remember, Billy's number one client is Billy.
Yep.
J. Edgar Hoover couldn't find your name in the papers.
Oh. Let's see, FBI reference.
Yes,
it is.
Well, where?
No, don't worry about me. I only hope the fall didn't hurt the baby.
Oh. Baby. Shit. Oh, she needed something.
Velma right away. Shit.
She needed a story.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, because Lucy Liu is going to suck all the air out
God.
of him.
Especially when she's beating up reporters.
Is she or isn't she? She is.
Oh, really?
Would you swear to that statement in court?
Yes. On your fly.
Oh, that's how that happened. Guy in the chair.
This is Queen Latifah still has the hair.
First time we ever had one of our girls knocked up.
Oh, no.
I'm the father. Hey, Roxy, who's the father?
How dare you insult this brave young woman? That's enough. Forever.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, John C. Reilly's just getting the treatment. Poor Amos.
Oh, they're doing Amos so dirty in this whole movie.
If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you'd notice him. And even without clucking like a
Oh, the clown paint? Is that where we're going?
everyone gets noticed.
Either
now
that or
and
the
then.
crow.
Either that or he's just putting a rouge on.
Invisible, inconsequential, me cellophane.
Kind of like an old mime type.
Yeah.
No, almost a Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Because you can look right through me and never know I'm there.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sit down.
I didn't see ya. Jeez.
My name is Amos.
Who said it wasn't? You know when she's due? September. Can you count? September. Roxy's first statement from the DA's office says she hadn't copulated with you for 4 months prior to the incident.
Yeah, I guess we hadn't done no copulating since.
Copulating.
That don't figure out right. I couldn't be the father. I'll divorce her. She probably won't even notice.
Oh. Young married couple like that, not copulating for 4 months.
Well, she wasn't into Amos.
I like how you say young because, I mean, John C. is young there, but he's always looked, he's like Steve Martin. He's always looked older than what he is. Gotta have those jazz hands. Yep.
Oh, poor guy.
This dress makes me look like a Woolworth's lampshade. I'm not wearing this.
You're wearing it because I tell you to wear it. And when Andy's on the stand, I want you to be knitting.
Knitting? I'm sick of everybody telling me what to do, and you treat me like dirt. You treat me like I'm some dumb, common criminal.
But you are some dumb, common criminal. Maybe you'd like to appear in court without me.
Well, maybe I could.
They love you a lot more if you were hanged. You know why? Because they sell more papers.
You're fired.
Quit.
Lawyer in this town would die to have my case.
You're a flash in a pan. In a couple of weeks, no one's going to give a shit about you. That's Chicago.
Oh,
That's a mic
wow.
drop if there ever was one.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the honey egg. She lost her last appeal.
Oh, first time in 47 years?
And she's the only one that claimed to be totally
Catalin
innocent.
Holinsky will become the first woman in the state of Illinois to be executed.
Catalin Holinsky, Hungarian disappearing act.
Doing the dive into a thimble?
Oh, the way they're going back and forth on this.
Whoa. Wow. That's what the lawyer said. They'd love her more afterwards.
Yep. Gave her a standing ovation.
Oh, that was brutal. Starting to see into her own future there a little bit.
It's really not that bad.
You clear about everything we agreed on?
Yep.
She's netting.
Look who's back.
I sit still and look straight ahead, never at the jury.
And say nothing. That was the deal, right?
Right.
You ready?
Okay.
I've been around a long time. Believe me, you got nothing to worry about. It's all a circus. A three-ring circus. These trials, the whole world. It's all show business.
That's showbiz, kid.
But kid,
Yeah.
you're working with a star.
You're from the old razzle
The old razzle dazzle.
I've never been to a courtroom that's looked like that, though.
I haven't been in a lot of courtrooms, luckily, as of this point in my life.
Ever defended yourself in a speeding ticket? I have. And I lost.
Shocking. Shocking. Did you give him
look at that.
Did you give him the flim flam flummox answer?
I did not.
No?
But I can't juggle, so I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Oh, that's the neighbor.
Yep.
She can't see. Ah!
Oh,
You don't know
neighbor
what you
couldn't
saw that
tell.
night.
Yep. You're misremembering.
Back since the days of old Methuselah.
Fighting for it.
Oh.
A little recreation.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are they doing?
Hello, Amos.
He got his name right.
Amos. When did you file suit for divorce?
A month ago.
You doubted the paternity of the child. You expect this jury to believe that you slept next to this woman every night without exercising your rights as a husband?
Right? You're right.
Did you even bother to ask her if you were the father of her child?
No, sir.
You'd even be willing to take her back if Roxie swore that you were the father of her child, which she does.
She does?
No more questions! You can step down now.
Come on. Come
Well
on.
done, Andy. This guy.
Oh, come on. So he gets him to completely not say anything bad about her.
That's why he's the best.
Oh, Amos, you sucker.
He's never lost the case.
Roxie Hart finally takes the stand in her own defense.
Order. Proceed, Mr. Flynn.
The judge. He's always somebody in a suit.
I don't think I would have gone with him if Mr. Hart and me hadn't quarreled that very morning. Suppose I just couldn't stop pestering him.
Pestering him? About what?
I didn't like him working those long hours. I wanted a real home and a child. I was most unhappy.
Are you guilty or not guilty?
I'm not guilty. I killed him. I did, but I'm not a criminal.
Yeah.
I'm not a criminal.
He's almost as good as Jim Carrey in Liar Liar.
Did he threaten you, Roxie?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel's leading the witness.
Sustained.
What did Casely say when you told him the news?
I'll kill you before I see you have another man's child.
Oh.
Could you tell the audience, the jury?
The audience.
And then we both reached for the gun, but I got it first. And then he came toward me.
Oh, it was his life or yours.
And not just mine, the innocent unborn child.
Come on! I like how Richard Gere was doing the words.
Yeah, I bet it has. Opening her eyes. Oh, Mama, that was my bit. I told Billy I was going to do that at my trial.
Mrs. Hart has fainted again.
You think I got you up here just so you can listen to my radio? People write some pretty interesting things when they think no one's looking.
Oh, shit.
State calls a rebuttal witness.
All right.
A rebuttal witness.
How is she a
Uh-oh.
witness?
Uh-oh. Because she read the diary.
I guess she was there the night of the club.
Roxie Hart's diary.
I object! My client has never kept a diary. And even if she did, this would be invasion of privacy.
Yeah, and she broke the lock.
Oh, don't say it.
Big Baboon had it coming. I'm just sorry I only got to kill him once.
She made that up. She made that up.
Please, Mr. Flynn.
I have no more questions.
Oh, that's smug.
Your
look.
witness, Mr. Flynn. A tap dance.
Oh, this is cool, the way they're mixing these scenes.
Fred Casely assured me he'd get me an audition down at the Onyx. And that was my motive for attacking him.
Do you know the meaning of the word perjury? You also know that it's a crime?
Yes.
It turns out that you knew that this diary was a fake. I hate to think of you rotting away in
Look at the way they got him tapping.
Yeah.
Look, all I know is what I was told.
What I was told.
You didn't find this diary.
No. Mama, Miss Morton.
Oh!
Someone. Any idea who this mysterious benefactor might be?
No.
A lawyer who obviously had a sample of my client's handwriting. Didn't you ask Roxie to write out a confession for you?
Yes, but you're not suggesting that I tamper with evidence, are you?
No. No, I would. Don't be ridiculous.
He is doing his Saul Goodman right now.
Inconceivable.
Will I stand?
That's enough, Mr. Flynn!
I agree, Your Honor. Defense rest.
Oh, what a tap dance.
Wow.
Oh.
The city of Chicago has come to a complete standstill, wondering what fate has in store for her.
Gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
All right, what's it going to be?
We, the jury, find the defendant.
I'm not looking at the subtitles. Oh! Oh, they have them ready.
Oh, the paper.
Oh, yeah, gotta have both
Dummy.
ready to go.
Innocent! Those are...
Oh!
Whoa.
Who's popping off rounds?
What the hell? And it starts all over again.
Over.
Oh, the husband and the lawyer.
My name in the papers? I was counting on that.
Your gratitude is overwhelming, kid. Hope you don't mind. I added a few erroneous phrases in there. Sorry, I couldn't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
He sent the diary.
You're a free woman, Roxie Hart. And God save Illinois.
Right back to where she
Roxie.
started. Oh.
Oh, look who's still
the
there.
one person that'd be by your side.
Old reliable Amos through it all.
Oh, Jesus. What do you take me for? There ain't no
There ain't no baby?
Oh God, man.
Yeah, this guy.
Why didn't they even want my picture?
I mean, you are still alive, so there's that.
And you're out of jail.
Yeah.
You're out of prison.
But
Miss Roxie Hart says good night.
yeah, Fred's still got a wife and 5 kids without a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for a minute there, I thought that was going to be Fred's wife that took out Richard Gere.
Oh.
That would have been a twist, huh?
Your Quinstincts deceived you.
Yeah. Well, Fred's wife comes back looking for blood. Whew.
They're going to cut her off and off. Thank you. Yep.
That's great. We'll be in touch.
You know, I'm not quite finished yet. Just a second, I'm not.
They're running.
Damn it!
Oh, what an image of show business.
You know, you're really pretty good. Come on, I always knew Billy'd get you off. You should learn how to put things behind you. I just thought we could help each other out.
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
I talked to this guy downtown. He said one jazz killer is nothing these days, but two, we can make a couple of $100 a week.
Forget it.
Oh, come on.
Why not?
Because I hate you.
There's only one business in the world where that's no problem at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
Here they are, Chicago's own killer dillers.
You can live the life you like. Isn't it fun? Isn't it?
Let's make the parties longer. Let's make the skirts shorter. Let's go to hell in a fast car.
Let's go to hell in a fast car. Keep it hot. They love it.
Oh, and even Billy's loving it.
Billy!
Nice.
Oh, what a finish.
Oh, coming in hot.
Throw some flowers out there. Ah. Hey.
Oh, the way they were doing all those light bulbs. Thought something else was going to happen.
Think it was going to go into a dream. The whole thing was a dream sequence.
There it is.
Oh, everybody
That was so much fun.
What a blast.
Everybody should have a lawyer like Richard Gere.
Billy.
I'd be lying if I didn't think there was a little bit of Saul Goodman in him there, just a little bit with his performances.
Well, maybe there's a little bit of Billy Flynn and Saul Goodman. Let's
Saul Goodman.
Get that chronologically correct here, my friend.
I thought you needed me to get that for you.
I thought
No,
so.
hey, there it was, folks. Another musical in the books for us. This one was Chicago. This was a lot of fun. The absolute, for me, just right out of the bat, so I didn't like this one as much as some of the other musicals we've done. However, this is a big however, the energy and everything that was put into this was, for me, above and beyond some of the other ones, if that makes sense. Like the energy, the vibe, the music, everything that the actors put into it, it was just top notch, and they gave it their all. That being said, like I said, from a personal choice, I like some of the other ones we've done a little bit better. This one is still very, very good as far as I'm concerned, but if I had a pecking order, this one would be a little bit down the list. But that's all because of personal preference. They absolutely destroyed everything they did in here, from the music and the acting, and they had to get that old Chicago dialect that they were using in here that was, it had its comedic moments at some times, and then of course fit in perfectly. So this one was outstanding. For me, this is showbiz. This is what it is. And I loved how they just took the gloves off and showed you exactly the way it works in some cases, where you could be on top one moment, and then all it takes is somebody else to come along and do it just a little bit bigger, a little bit better, a little bit different, and then all of a sudden you're forgotten about. And they had this scene where Billy's even talking to Roxie about you're just a flash in the pan. You'll hear today, gone tomorrow sort of thing. And we see that a lot of times, with Hollywood, or what you see is one person or a handful of people just on top forever. And they hold on to that top spot forever, in whatever it might be. And that could be, music, stand-up comedy, acting, of course, any type of entertainment. But, Renée Zellweger, Catherine Zeta-Jones, they crushed this. This was so much fun. And, this is, as far as I know, Renée Zellweger's probably certainly her first big musical, as far as, I don't know if she did anything stage-wise before her acting that we all got to know her for. But, for somebody who's typically known for some more traditional movie type roles to jump into this. And Catherine Zeta-Jones as well. I never knew she could sing or dance or any of this. And they both did an amazing job. I'm sure that the work that went into it for the dance prep, for the singing, for everything else had to be huge. But yeah, this one was just a lot of fun and kind of I loved how they showed Billy's character pulling all the strings behind the scenes. Justice is just about who's got the money to grease the skids to make it happen, especially in Chicago, which a city that's known for being pretty slimy, pretty dangerous in those times.
And we're just talking about the Bears.
He just added in those times.
Well, that's
I thought he was just talking about Bears.
Mason Quinn's statements regarding the city of Chicago.
Al Capone during the 20s isn't slimy.
You said during those times.
Yeah.
You just followed yourself up. I thought you're like, oh, Mason Quinn's going in hard on Chicago.
Well, let's be honest.
And this does
it's
take
pretty
place in
overrated even these days, right, folks?
And it takes place in 1924.
Yeah. So yeah, again, we're in 1924. Look, the stage setups that they used in here, the sets, the costumes, everything were just big and over the top and bright. And I loved how they mixed the prison scenes to where the ladies actually pictured themselves on stage and what they were doing. Queen Latifah, as always, did an amazing job in here. I mean, you can see why she's essentially been a star for the better part of 30 years, probably, since she came on, and has pretty much been nonstop. And just the parallels with this about the case and Roxie doing what she did to Fred, and it's all just a metaphor for showbiz. I loved it because I think it's that side that doesn't really get talked about that much. And yeah, they did a really, really good job here. Richard Gere, his first musical number that he did, it kind of threw me off a little bit. And I think it was a lot of it like the facial expressions that everybody was using. And you have to do that, right? You got to make everything big and larger than life and exaggerate everything. And I liked how they did that. But yeah, Richard Gere, for a minute there, he kind of reminded me of some of Steve Martin's comedic bits that he would do when he had his first song. But nonetheless, came through huge. The tap dancing scene was, of course, brilliant with him, had everything set up. And of course, the solos that Renee and Catherine had were outstanding as well. I did think Lucy Liu was going to play a little bit bigger role just because of how hot she came in and just all of a sudden just sucked all the air out of the room. And then Roxie had the bright idea to try to throw out, hey, I'm pregnant, by the way, and I'll faint a few more times. Fainting was definitely her thing. Was definitely her thing in this movie. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I can see why this one is so loved by so many of you out there, and I bet the Broadway adaptation of this just has to be wild with all the different set changes and everything. And what I like about these musicals is they give you a little taste of what the Broadway show might be like, in sometimes how they simplify the sets sometimes a little bit, like when we had our 4 or 5 ladies in the prison who were doing their song about why they did what they did and how they ended up where they are with the pop snatch, whatever it was, pop bang, whatever. That was really cool how they had a real minimal
pop,
set
six,
for that.
squish, Cicero and Lipschitz.
Yep,
lip shaking.
I know. I love the minimal set design they had on some of that, because it just goes to show when you have a good story and you have the good acting and the music, the set is just kind of there. You don't need it to, be over the top. You don't always need massive CGI to tell a good story. And this one was a lot of fun. So definitely enjoyed it. Glad I was able to check this one out. And big thanks to all of you out there for recommending it, because again, I never would have watched this in a million years had it not been for the channel.
Here today, gone tomorrow. That's like a common phrase that we've heard quite a bit, and that's what this plugged into. Look, this musical was a lot of fun. What I loved was where they would have the scenes where they'd be singing it one way. Like we go back to the disappearing act of the one woman that was what was her name? Caitlin Helinski, I think how you say it. Like how they did that back and forth where she's on stage and then what's happening in real life, like how they're viewing everything, as far as like even going back to the song that he listed off, where they're talking like normally around, doing laundry or playing cards or just walking around, and they're giving their actual story versus then going into singing and performing it, and how they used The red handkerchief was amazing how they used that to signify the blood. Whereas with Kaylin, she said she was innocent and she had a white handkerchief. Now, unfortunately, she was the first prisoner to be taken out that we saw in 47 years. So that was rather interesting. They still had that because they still had to give you some sort of, where things could go if it went sideways, especially like it seemed like it was a perfect like wake up call for Roxie Hart, right? Because she just told off Billy about, hey, I can do it myself. And then, she lost. She's going next week. And so then it made her immediately go back. But Richard Gere in this, I know I've seen so much of his stuff, but I don't recall one in particular other than Pretty Woman. I know of him as an actor and stuff, but it's I can't name his.
I think everybody kind of defaults to Pretty Woman.
But I can't name off any other movies that he's in, and I know he's obviously a major actor and stuff, but I can't always just name off his movies. So I didn't know prior to this if he could sing or dance. So him being in this, and we knew he was in it, but him being able to sing and dance the way he did, I thought was amazing. My favorite was the ventriloquist. Because he's singing out of the side of his mouth. He's also doing the puppet, but then everybody even behind him, they're all on the strings, and how they had to. I'm assuming they just had it on rope that had tension, and they're doing their dance.
Yeah, that or some kind of elastic or something.
But still, to be able to get all that intertwined was amazing. And then obviously the shot of him being the puppet master was even better. And then Catherine, Zeta, and Renee never knew if they sung or danced before or since this, because I haven't seen any movie or film with them doing that. So I'd be rather interested to know, especially if you guys know in the comments, if they did any, I'm assuming they did some stage acting, but I want to know about musicals, if they did any musicals beforehand, because they really knocked it out of the park. When you saw Queen Latifah, you knew. I saw, Dewey Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. So I knew John C. Reilly can sing and play guitar. Obviously, we know another movie that someone needs to see that he also sings in, but very little. But he plays the drums. But then having Taye Diggs in here, I loved his master of ceremony setting up every song and introduces each song, because I thought that was perfect. That gets you into the right frame of mind of where you're going. Because not saying any musicals are bad at this, but let's just say you're watching a musical and they're okay, why are they going into the song and what is the song about? So then him giving a nice introduction to it, really, boom, all right, now I know what I'm going into. I know how the mood has been set, and it was perfectly helped out in this movie for them going into the songs and the musical, so to speak. So this was a lot of fun. Totally would not have seen it if it wasn't for this channel, but I'm so happy I did. And I wonder how it compares to Broadway play, because I can see how they have the dim, just very small lit, while they're singing and dancing, and then that's what they actually show on the stage, but they don't have the talking in real life. So I want to know how big was the set designs and how colorful it was, because I would assume it was amazing. So yeah, another great musical that we've watched on the channel.
Yeah, you guys have both brought up, brothers. You've both brought up, the Broadway version. Well, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but it felt like you were watching a Broadway play, almost like you were front row watching it, you're watching the Jumbotron at the event, if that makes sense. And it speaks volumes to how good of a job they did with the sets. Like you said, it wasn't, they weren't overly intricate, most of them, but they were flashy enough. And what's really interesting is when you think Broadway and plays and stuff like that, that 1920s Chicago, it lends itself very, very well to this kind of musical entertainment, if that makes sense. When we watch Hamilton, and for me, Hamilton is one of the best musicals that we've watched, but you were literally watching the stage, the play on the stage, and there was very little set changes and things like that from what I recall in Hamilton, where this, again, it's a movie, but even on the Broadway version, I'm guessing, they had the courtrooms, scenes, the apartments, the jail. I'm curious as to how they would have gone back and forth between that and an actual Broadway play. So this is one where after watching this, I would absolutely 100% want to go see this live. And in fact, most of the shows that or the musicals that we've seen, the movie adaptations, after watching them, like, okay, this is something I would go catch at, we have a nice performing arts center near where we live, and then a couple here in Wisconsin that have, bigger shows. So, look, I thought all the acting was phenomenal all the way across the board from our main celebrities, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Renée Zellweger, Queen Latifah, and Richard Gere, all the way down to everybody in the supporting cast, the other people in the prison, the judges, the DA, Dominic West, which he's one of those guys. He's always going to be like the greasy bad guy.
It just is.
In everything he is. He's such a, for me, Dominic West my favorite role of his is, of course, in the movie The 300, where he just I can't stand this guy, but he's easy not to like. But it was a great performance by him, and they flipped that early on us. Fred just like, wow, he pulled a 180 there. But look, it was a lot of fun. If you were to say, hey, it's going to be a whole musical about women who've killed their significant others and ended up in jail in their trials. Look, it's a fun watch. So did it have reflections of reality? Of course. Fancy lawyers kind of working over the media, trying to paint your clients in a certain light. Of course, they came up with all these fabrications for Roxie's character. Oh, you're from the South and you're this, and this is the story we want to paint for, paint for the jury. And of course, in this time frame, you would have been able to do that without people just Googling it or looking at the play. That's not where it
doesn't make sense.
That's not where it happened. But even from Billy Finn paying off the media, hey, ask these questions and report this stuff. Kind of talks about the media's influence and. In court proceedings, which is a very real thing. But this was just so much. It was just fun. It wasn't like too serious. It was obviously a very heavy topic. But one thing that I think they and without getting too heavy in a review, is that the reasons why, and I took notes, the reasons why the women were 86 their husbands was mostly like cheating and stuff like that. So they took it away from the like, hey, there was we'll just say domestic issues to try to keep it YouTube friendly. Domestic issues where you would like have a deeper discussion as to whether hey, this is justified or something, where you're like, yep, don't feel bad for the guy. They made it cheating situations and all the cases here. Squish, that one was her husband accused her of, was angry and accused her of hooking up with the milkman, but it's still again. So they were able to tell the story, keep it light, keep it fun. Visually, it was incredible. Anybody who's watched this channel for an extended period of time knows that both myself and the channel as a whole, we love Taye Diggs. So to have him in here kind of narrating these songs and playing master of ceremonies was great. But the set design, the visuals, and the one thing that I really want to highlight, which is one of my favorite parts of the movies, was how seamless they went from the musical to playing out the actual scene as it happened. Having the singing and the dancing, and then, okay, we're in the apartment, the singing and the dancing, and then you're in the courtroom. Yep. And I thought that was incredible. And then, of course, the final scene of the trial, where with the diary, I mean, he was selling that in the audience, and it was, oh my God, that was so great.
Him banging the gavel.
Yeah, I mean, what a performance. So again, this is one I'm gonna kind of repeat what these guys said. If it wasn't for the channel, I don't know that Chicago or any musicals would have been on the list, but this was so much fun, and I am really, really happy that we got an opportunity to watch it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, folks, who knows what the next one is going to be here, but we shall see. You guys are gonna have to go first. I don't have any eraser or a marker, so I'm just sitting here.
All right, I'll go first
Yeah,
because I'm going to give it a 5. I had a ton of fun with this film. Again, all the components that warrant me giving a film 5 were met in here. Great performances by all the actors and actresses. It was a lot of fun. The set design, the visuals were great. The music was a lot of fun. Everything about this film was A+ for me. So this is an easy 5 for me, guys.
Yeah, for me, I kind of said in my review that I appreciated everything that was put into it, and I can see why you and so many other folks might give it a 5. For me, it wasn't my favorite. I still had a blast. Look, it's still a 4.25. Let's just get that out of the way. But not my favorite musical that we've done, but obviously still good. And I can massively appreciate everything that was put into it. But had enough fun along the way and laughed along to definitely give it an incredibly high score, 4.25 for me.
Yeah, as good as this was, I give it a 4.4 out of 5. As good as this was, I would say, Great Showman and Hamilton were better. So that's why, but with what they did, with how they showed it and how they played it, how it played through and how it was visibly, I give it a 4.4. And I still highly recommend it for anybody else that wants to watch it as well. So, All right. Hopefully you guys had as much fun watching it as we did, because, hey, we did enjoy ourselves. Thank you so much for that. So for Appleton Oak, get those jazz hands ready. Mason Quinn, I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals, and good night.